If you're like me, you may have thought that your genetics dictate how healthy you're going to be, that the best you can do is manage symptoms of conditions like high blood pressure, sleep apnea, type 2 diabetes, and obesity. Hi, I'm Tom Scott, and I've shed over 100 pounds this past year, and I did it without counting calories, without counting carbs, without any pills, potions, powders, or hours in the gym. I want to take a quick moment to let you know how I made the best of my genetics and started enjoying radically better health in less than a month. I also want to share with you one simple but really vital key that can make all the difference in whether or not you can achieve the health you want for yourself and for your family. So I'm going to cut to the chase here. These are pictures of me just 1 year ago. Here I am now. I was morbidly obese, and even though I refused to be on medications, my blood pressure was 169/110. I had sleep apnea, rheumatoid arthritis, I was popping antacids like they were candy, and I was sporting a 49-inch waist. I'd battled weight my entire life since I was 11 years old, and throughout all my adult years, I've been through literally dozens upon dozens of diets, from keto, paleo, Atkins, to wheat belly, Mediterranean, Nutrisystem, Jenny Craig, and a whole lot more. I even went on an 800 calorie a day diet while getting daily human growth hormone injections. Honestly, I had some success with all of them, losing 20, 30, 40, even 50 pounds, but they'd all become unsustainable, or I'd hit a plateau and I'd gain all the weight back with a few extra pounds to boot. I'd reached the point where I felt completely defeated. I figured I'd never look the way I wanted to look, or be able to do some of the things I wanted to do, like surf like I did in high school, or go on certain amusement park rides with my kids. But even though I gave up thinking I could be thinner and more attractive, I never gave up wanting to be healthier. I just didn't want to be like so many of the people my age I'd seen, my age and beyond, that were tired and sore all the time and feeling like they were in fear of having a stroke or heart attack. It was at the end of all my options that I discovered a better path. Through a combination of some documentaries that I watched and a few books that my sister gave me, I was able to clearly see that 40 years of struggling with my weight was just managing symptoms of malnutrition. I was overfed and undernourished. And if I could just get in sync with how God designed our amazing bodies to self-heal, I could have a whole different outcome for the rest of my life. I started to get real hope again of being healthy and energetic for my family and for all the people I try to help through my work with students and those experiencing homelessness. I discovered that focusing on my health rather than just the weight, and adopting a whole foods plant-based diet was the answer I was looking for. It totally was not easy in the beginning, but I prepared myself well and stuck with it, and in just 3 weeks I saw significant improvements. My sleep apnea was gone, my blood pressure was beginning to drop, and I had 0 symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis. And I'd suffered with that for over 20 years. So now, a year later, I've shed over 100 pounds so far. My blood pressure is 100/68. My waist is down 13 inches. And just the other day, I realized that I hadn't taken an antacid all year long. Also, I have enormous amounts of energy, and I continue to improve every day. Even though it wasn't the easiest thing to start or stick with in the beginning, now you could put anything in front of me that I used to crave, a ribeye, bacon, cheese, and I wouldn't even be tempted, because I absolutely love what I'm eating. I love what it tastes like, and I love how it makes me feel after I'm done eating. All that to say, if you're tired of following the latest, greatest diet and getting confused by all the conflicting advice that's out there, I'm going to urge you to look past the weight issue and just focus on what lifestyle delivers the greatest longevity and real vitality. If you read the research like I did, you'll discover it's a whole foods plant-based diet. Let's face it, I could lose weight on a Twinkie diet if I controlled the number. And thinner people than me drop dead of heart attacks every day. Do yourself a favor and get healthy. I promise you, if you have extra pounds, you'll start shedding them right from the get-go. But I promise, at the beginning of this video, that I'd share with you a key to having success in making the changes you want. That key is getting your mind, body, and spirit working together. For me, the spirit was the easy part. I wanted it, I had a vision of what life could be like, and I really desired to be a better steward of my body than I had been. The body was pretty easy. I had already done so many different diets, I knew I had the discipline to do this. But I knew that I had to fill my mind with facts about why this was the best way and learn all the tips and tricks to do it right and make it easier. If not, I know that I'd be in danger of giving up when things got tough. That's where I was fortunate enough to have a sister, Dr. Vicki Scott, who modeled Whole Foods plant-based living for me, and who also was kind enough to provide me with a ton of great information to make sure I was doing it right. Because it's really not all about saying no to meat or dairy. It's about filling your body with lots of great foods that nourish and heal you and make you feel great. You have an opportunity coming up to help prepare your mind, body, and spirit for your journey to better health by registering for the upcoming Food for Life classes at Asheville Gynecology and Wellness. There are 5 classes led by my sister, Dr. Vicki Scott, who is not only a board certified in lifestyle medicine, she's a personal hero of mine as well. During these classes, she's going to help you cut through that fog of confusion and misinformation that's out there and give you the facts that'll help you decide for yourself whether or not you want to go plant-based. Then she's going to help you make the transition the right way, helping you understand how to break the control of certain foods that you may be addicted to, how to control your appetite, and practical things like how to shop and eat. Bottom line, she's going to help you build a new future for yourself by creating a real, sustainable lifestyle that energizes and serves you. No matter what you believe about your genes, you're not destined to be sick and overweight. You really can overcome your genetic predispositions and walk in renewed health. For more information or to register, please visit AshevilleGynecologyWellness.com or call 828-585-6655. Since going Whole Foods plant-based, I've met a ton of other great people who have completely transformed their destinies as well. They're all so very different, but have one common regret, that they didn't start it sooner. So I'm going to urge you, for yourself and for those who love you, to make your health a priority and get registered for the Food for Life class today. I promise you, you'll be glad you did.